Sanibonani bangane emakhaya ninjani? Ngithemba niphilile. Ngithemba yonke into ikahle, konke kuhamba kahle. Abenjani ama-holiday? Umnyaka sewuphelile kanjalo nje. Before siqhubekela phambili, thanda ukuthi samukele uthando, samukele ukukhanya kule channel yethu. Sihole ukukhanya, sihole nothando. And wonke umuntu ongaphansi kwezwi lami ngithanda ukuthi athole ukukhanya, athole ukuthula, indlela zakhe zivuleke la adinga khona usizo. Everybody that is under the sound of my voice, wherever they are facing struggles, their way is made known and they see the answers. May they be led with love and light, those that are seeking it. It is so, because it is so. Kunjalo, ngoba kunjalo. Okay, all right. Protocol out of the way. So, ngithanda ukuthi ngazise ukuba lo myalezo ngabe ungekho mayelana ngawe, lokho ko right. Akuchazi ukuthi there's anything wrong ngokuthi you don't resonate with this message, okay? This message might not resonate with everybody, okay? You should always use your intuition to guide you. It's very important. Akuchazi ukuthi imessage oyizwayo i-wrong. It might not be the right time for you to be hearing the message, right? So, or yeah, it could be that sometimes the message will be wrong for a way now. It's just not meant for you. So you don't resonate. Njalo futhi ngithanda ukuchaza ukuthi mina lana ukuba lana is just to tell you about my experiences. I'm telling you about my stories, what I went through to find peace and clarity of my purpose, or peace and clarity of where exactly am I going, because I used to have a life where I felt like bengazi ukuthi kathi vele what am I doing in this world, bengingena direction ne okusho like ukuchaza nje bengingena direction. And then until ngafika ezingeni lokuthi ngithi enough, I can't take this anymore. Like I had enough of spiraling around. I felt like I was always spiraling, and it was frustrating. Like, but the funny thing is, mangibheka izithombe zami zaleso sikhathi mangingathi ngithi I was spiraling, I looked so happy, you know, like it was like, it's weird. The contrast is funny, and also it was always for the external world. That's the thing. Bengenzela izinto abantu bangaphandle, like I think most of my life nje bengithanda ukujabulisa abantu, like outside. I noticed ukuthi I used to take a lot of time ngijabulisa other people, and also being unfaithful to myself, ukuthi I wasn't pouring into myself ngaleso sikhathi. I didn't know what was the reason for my existence. That's what I'm trying to say. So I found myself stuck in loops yabo yonke into ngathi ihamba kahle, like ngenza lezi zinto lezi kumele zenziwe ngumuntu, like I don't know. Like ngiye if I have to go to school, I'm going to university, I'm graduating at university, I'm looking for a job, I'm getting a job, I'm working at the bank, like yonke into ihamba like ngendlela, ngiyajola. But at the same time, there's this, oh, ngiyasonta, ngithanda isonto, like I'm going to church every Sunday. And I love God, like I love God, like, yeah, yonke into iyenzakala the way a normal human being is supposed to be like living, like, all right. But something is unfulfilled within me. Something just feels off. Like I just keep feeling like I'm unhappy, until I decided to say, okay, enough of trying this thing of I don't know. It was as if I just surrendered. Actually, honestly, the word is just I surrendered to. I did this. Let's say this. I need somebody. Maybe there's a reason why I'm recapping this. Maybe someone needs to know where I am coming from. I don't know. But anyway, I surrendered my everything, my all, to a higher power, like to my divine creator, to umdali wami. Like that's what I did, honestly speaking, because I wanted to read you the letter. Okay, let me pause and look for that. Where can it be? Okay, so anyway, maybe I'll read it for you in the next episode. So it's a letter that I wrote on the day when I surrendered everything, where I was giving it all up, or asking my creator, why is my life like this? Why do I feel so unfulfilled about my life? And why do I feel like a failure, and all that and all that and all that? I wrote all those things down, like even signing off, like it was like I was tired, right? And then from there, I told my Ndale that, okay, I'm going to try this life thing one more time. But this time around, I'm doing it, receiving guidance from you, right? So whenever you go seek out to look for God, you always find God. That's one of my experiences that I've discovered. Whenever even if you leave church and say, oh, I want to look for God, no, because that's the part that I also traveled. Like I said, you know what, I hear what the church is saying, but I want to experience it myself. Like, I mean, why would God now disown me because I stopped going to a building? Like, I am not advocating for people to not to go to church, but I'm just saying, I get to that. Okay, so there's also things that I realized about my life, that life is got stages, right? Stages. There was a time when I was in love with church. Just the idea of just going to church was like, I tried going to church, but I didn't know much about why I was going really there. The relationship thing, it wasn't there. It was just about, oh, it's Sunday, I'm going to church. And then I developed to I'm going there for God. I was in love with God, like the Holy Spirit, like the moves of the Spirit. Okay, guys. The reason why I'm going to talk about my next level now. So the reason why I need to be ngumzalwane, right? I was now in love with this thing of going to church, falling in love. Now it was about God now. Like I would go there to see God. Like, oh my God. Church, that's where I know that when I go there, I will find God. That's where, like I knew that, what, without faith, if I'm going to a Tuesday prayer, when I'm setting the intention that I'm going to look for God, I will find God, right? And then it's funny thing is I always had a name. I was observing that I always had a name for every stage of that life. There was a time where I used to call myself church girl. Church girl. That's when I was in love with the church. And then there's a time when I used to call myself God's crazy girl. God's crazy girl. And that was the time when my relationship with my creator was intensifying, but it was through, I was accessing it only, let me say, like going to church. Like it would be so intense when I'm at church, that relationship, you see. So I used to call myself God's crazy girl at that time. And then I developed to now looking for God by myself, right? So I left church and then I said to myself, I'm going to find God. I mean, God is not at a building. God is within me. God is within me. So if I'm leaving a building, I'm not forsaking God. So I sought God. That's when I discovered that when I was looking for God and I wanted to understand everything, like all the concepts, who's Jesus? I had to go deep, you see. So I'm very I like looking for information. I think maybe that's why. And here's the okay. So the final stage was now when now I call myself the African fairy, right? So I looked for God, or I looked for whoever we are looking for when we are going to church, or that divine being, Umdali, right? And then I found myself. I would look for Umdali, I would find myself talking back to myself. So that's why I always say that if unkulunkulu wako that you are referring to is the one that you are worshiping at church, that's the one I'm referring to when I'm talking here, when I'm saying da, 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 da. Because, and then, so, yeah, wakhala umntwana. Okay, so yeah, I don't know why I'm giving you that background, but yeah, okay, so I know why I'm giving you that background. So I know why I'm giving you that background is because I'm saying that life has got levels, right? So there was a time when I was a church girl. There was a time when I was God's crazy girl. And then now I'm an African fairy. And all those parts about me are all very true and very relevant. They are all part of me. I like a person evolves. That's what I've noticed, right, in life, that life evolves, you change, right? So that's why I was saying that this message, it might not mean that it's a wrong message. It might mean that it's not yet time for you to receive the message. Your soul is not yet ready to receive the message, but you will know. Your God will lead you, will direct you. All right. So how many people have noticed ukuthi manje siphila esikhathini so like it's like things are just being revealed, things are just, I don't know, like we are living in the age of truth. That's what I want to say. Like it's no longer like things hidden anymore. It's like information is now so readily available to whoever is seeking it. Ofuna ukwazi manje, if you set an intention yokuthi you want to know, like the knowledge comes to you. Like we are living in the era of knowledge, right? Okay, we are living in the time where truth is just available, and even those that have hidden the truth before are now coming forward with the truth. People that have hidden things are now coming to, I don't know, things are just coming out, you know. Maybe that's why I was also telling you about my stories. Who knows? Uh, okay. What does that mean for us? What does that mean for us? See, the truth is coming out. So the one thing that I noticed is like, so I saw a video where I think a guy was reacting on a video of videos, multiple videos. So this guy was like excited, like finally black people were being recognized for who we truly are, that we are gods. Hey, this video is going to provoke. But okay, so these people were confessing that the people that were being spoken about, right, in the Bible, um, the Israelites, these are the black people, tracing the history of, yeah. Anyway, another story for another day. But my point was, when I saw that video, I was like, this guy was so excited, finally, but to me it was like, then what? If we are the true Israelites, if I am God's self, right? I don't know if God. I don't. Okay, there's this thing, guys. These are letters to my unborn children. I told you I went out to seek God. I found myself talking to myself. So Mina, I believe that I am God's self, right? And I want my children to know that they are God self, right? Right. So even if I have discovered that I am God's self, umlandu ngowami, what does that mean, right? So that video made me start questioning, okay, so now that people are coming to awareness, ukuthi singobani, who are you? The truth is coming out, ukuthi singobani. Then what? Then sizo what? Booty dance, a booty dance, a booty dance. No, so it doesn't stop there. Silomlandu, right? So that's when you now know, that's when you now have more responsibility. I don't, where there is great power, there is great responsibility. I think something like that. So yeah, I think I'm going to send 2 videos. Yeah, gosh.